anyone who has a bicultural identity or has lived abroad for a period of time can tell you that cultural differences force you to become a better person. When you're confronted with an experience or a situation different than what you know, for example, your hometown, you begin to realize, oh, this is how people do things here in this new culture. And as I reflect about how things are done back home, I get to choose which of the two resonate better with me. And going forward into the future, I carry that new way of doing things or way of thinking about things. I'll give you a very simple example, not even about countries, but even languages. So as I learn German, I'm exposed to different sayings that are translate different sayings which have a translation to English sayings. So growing up with the English language, we say practice makes perfect. I never really liked that because there is no perfect. But as I learned German, there is another saying called Übung macht den Meister. Practice makes the master. And I like that touch because as you put in work and practice, you become better and eventually the master. That's a better take than perfect. And that is a small cultural or language difference that has enlightened my experience of life. Going a step further, I lived in Egypt for a period of time, and one of my kite surfing students shared Haba Haba Bel Mahaba. I'm pronouncing that so wrong in Arabic, but it translates to step by step with passion, with heart. And I love that take even more than the German take of practice makes the master. When you take step by step with passion, with your heart, isn't that so much more beautiful? Rather than just focusing on that goal, you get to enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. So I like that. The Haba Haba Bel Mahaba. This is something I've learned in experiencing multiple cultures, exposed to different languages, and that's why I always recommend people to travel, especially alone.